Hi, I'm Jared Hardke, Rice Extension Agronomist for the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. Standing here on the beautiful Northeast Rice Research and Extension Center and having a look at some of our agronomic trials and advanced breeding and commercial variety trials. Immediately behind me are actually a set of our planting date trials, or more commonly referred to as the DD50 trials. And so we start with these all the way from very late March and extend those every 2 weeks all the way into the early part of June. We've been fortunate the last couple of years. We haven't had to push all the way into mid-June, which is a little less viable, but so far getting some excellent data pointing toward those optimum planting timings. Got a wide range of cultivars, varieties, and hybrids, some of our standards, as well as a lot of our brand new cultivars we've got to look at, and really identifying the optimum window to plant those cultivars. Not just the best time to plant them, but also when those conditions kind of dictate that we plant at little different times than are ideal, particularly when we get pushed later. Which ones hold on and do a little bit better. So great opportunity here where this station's located just south of Jonesboro, north of Harrisburg, to be a complement to similar studies conducted at Stuttgart. So now we've got a great data set in the northeast kind of center of the state to go along with Stuttgart's sort of southeastern center. So being able to really address a wide range of the state now with these two sets of planting date studies. Certainly, I have to go ahead and give credit. You can see it behind me to the Arkansas Rice Checkoff, directly from growers sponsoring this research as well as others, administered by the Arkansas Rice Research and Promotion Board. Further down the field, again, a lot of work going on here as far as agronomy and cultivar testing. We've got seeding rate trials, all new cultivars coming out, varieties and hybrids. We evaluate our existing seeding rate recommendations, looking for new tweaks to those or any adjustments we need to make. Another big player certainly is our look at our Arkansas Rice Performance Trials, which is really the commercial variety trial. So the things growers actually have the option to grow, or that we believe they'll have the option to grow in the coming season. And this is just one site that goes along with other stations as well as a half dozen other on-farm locations to really build a nice data set of that wide range of performance across growing conditions, management types, soil conditions, everything under the sun. And that gives the commercial aspect. But even as you've heard from our breeders, Dr. Shaw and Dr. de Guzman, certainly they're pushing, making headway on developing new lines. Really, once things get to their most advanced, that's when it moves over to our program on the agronomy side in what we call the ARVAT, or the Arkansas Rice Variety Advancement Trial. The most advanced yield trial of the breeding program does graduate to us, so it gets a fresh look kind of under our control and evaluation, and that's looking at conventional varieties, Clearfield, Previsia, aromatics, and that's across long grain and medium grain. There's some hybrid evaluation in there. Excited to see where that goes. But again, very large block of trials, very advanced, and everything is going to be in that trial for 2 to 3 years before something, if it's good enough, up against commercial checks to be recommended for release. So we're excited about a lot of new releases that are coming really fast, a few of them out of our U of A breeding program. Ozark, a new long grain, Taurus, a new medium grain. They're likely to see a pretty good jump in acreage going into 2024. There's also, I forgot to mention, Aroma 22, long grain aromatic. That one's going to see a continued increase, a lot of interest in that one. Now we have Horizon Ag with CLL 16, now looking at CLL 18 increasing in acres, and CLL 19. Probably going to see some more new offerings from them as well. While we're on that subject, CLM 05 and PVL 04, probably very limited acreage in 24, but those will begin to increase and start to change. So a lot of things coming really fast. We're also at the same time evaluating a wide range from others as well, including Nutrien's Dynagrow DG263L, their new medium grain 353M. Ricetech, their hybrids and various offerings across a range of technologies. They also have a medium grain, RT3202, getting our first look at it. And then I can continue to rattle off numbers on all the various hybrids, but a few of the newer ones, including Max Ace, the 7331MA and 7431MA, and a couple of new full-page hybrids as well. So again, really everybody that's developing different entries and varieties, hybrids, you name it, actually for the rice market, and I don't want to leave out even our counterparts from other state universities looking at new LSU varieties being released and some things even out of Mississippi State. So really good collaboration and getting a look at everything right here in this environment. So getting a look at all of those things here in this particular location where we can really control and really push their development and track everything under again, high intensity management inputs and everything, and avoid some of the other things. It's always great to have on-farm testing, and that's a major component of what we do, especially from variety development and evaluation. But having a location like this where we can really tease out the details under our control provides a really unique opportunity. So we're always looking for that next step, always looking for new agronomic trials to put in here, and that's going to continue to evolve over the next few years, and really hope to showcase what we can do here with this station. So again, as always, we appreciate the support from the Division of Agriculture as well as the Arkansas Rice Checkoff Program, and we look forward to serving you more in the future at this location.